Hello everyone, Snipey here. Today we're going to quickly talk about the power tray, the shield and hull monitor, power levels and weapons. Starting with the power tray. Now to new players it probably just looks like that, just one strip of empty spaces or with some icons in there. You actually have 10 trays and you can expose up to 3 of them and even open an extra window in by editing your HUD. But generally 3 is enough, and here you just arrange all your skills that your bridge officers have or that you have personally in a way that you can simply access it. Now there is a thing called keybinds which we'll cover very much later on. But we'll say for the sake of argument that you're still using the mouse to activate some buffs. Now the way that you drag or bring these buffs or debuffs or skill abilities in is by pressing this little icon there. Now your bridge officers with their current skills and the skills that you have and any activatable thing in your inventory will be in this list, and that includes the weapons equipped to your ship. Now, some of the things you don't have to worry about in here, it's just the bridge officer and your abilities that you need to worry about. So, like for example, attack pattern beta 3. You can see that I've got it down here, and the way that you bring it in is that you just drag it into the power bar. Now, if you want to get rid of stuff, the quickest way is to drag it out of the power bar back into that screen now. But what will happen if you click it? It'll activate it. So you use your right mouse button to bring it back. Having an arrangement in there that is logical and easy for you to find is very, very important for you to play the game correctly. Moving on to the shield and hull readout. You've got 4 shield facings and they're all maxed at the moment. But when you're getting hit, 1 or more of those shield facings could go down. And if you click in here, you can see that flashing right now. That will redistribute power from the good facings evenly across all the other facings until you can activate a shield heal, which will repair your shield. Hull, that green will go down as you get more damaged, and will go back up when you activate a hull heal like engineering team. Now, the effectiveness of your hull repair is based on the amount of crew you have, and your natural repair rate is based on the amount of crew you have. Your crew get hurt or injured during battles, and if that goes down to 0, your hull repair effectiveness goes not to 0, but it takes longer to get your ship back up to 100%. This here is your impulse speed. You can go full thrusters, full impulse, or anywhere in between using the keys that the program taught you when you first started playing the game. Your power settings. You've got 4 subsystems essentially. You've got weapons, shields, engines, and auxiliary power. And there are default settings for those: attack, defense, speed, and balanced. You can go and play around with those by opening this up. 2 gives you basically a display of how it's set, I think more graphically, but you can't actually change anything there. But if you go to 3, you can go and change stuff around. You can see that moving 1 bar affects 1 or more of the others. If you're happy with a power setting there, you can lock that and still move the others without moving this one. And finally, your weapon readouts. On different ships, say like for cruisers, there are extra things down here, and science vessels, there are extra things down here, which is why it's handy to have. Now the reason mine are glowing green and yours are probably not is because mine is set to auto fire. and you can turn auto fire on and off for particular weapons by right clicking them. So all you have to do is target up your enemy and fire, and every time you retarget an enemy, it will just keep on firing. And that's those 4 bits of the HUD, guys. I'll see you next time.